Time for some Major League Baseball. MLB The Show 24 on PS5. Created franchise, the Mount Olympus Heroes versus the Seattle Mariners. The Heroes are 5-2 to start the season. Brett Saberhagen. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he definitely had some 21 seasons. All-Star, but not a Hall of Famer. He'll face Massimo Lo Cicero. 295 no homers, no runs batted in. Leadoff man for the Heroes. Pitch is outside, ball one. Pulls it foul. Count will even 1 ball and 1 strike to Lo Cicero. Top of the first inning, no score. Skies it to shallow right center field. Center fielder makes the catch for the first out of the ball. The Olympus Heroes, Massimo Lo Cicero, Michael O'Rourke, Chris Ramos, Patrick Joseph, Denise Finelli is the DH and starting pitcher. Check that. She is just a DH. Joey Pollard, Maribel Ortiz, and Bobby Kitzios. Next up, Mike O'Rourke, 259. Bouncer up the middle, backhanded, makes the throw. Nice play from the second baseman, throwing across his body for the second out.
The catcher, Chris.
Next up is the catcher, Chris Ramos, 345 a homer, 5 runs batted in. Deep drive, but foul. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch backs him off the plate. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases empty for the Heroes. Just gets a piece of the change up. Count is 1-2. Puts a charge into it, but the right fielder will make the catch in front of the warning track to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brett Saberhagen. And after a half inning of baseball here in Seattle, it's the Heroes nothing. The Mariners coming to bat. This is the MLB The Show 24. On the mound, Eli Ramos won his first start. Pitched a complete game, gave up a run. They'll face Barry Larkin, 222. No homers, 2 runs back in. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. The Olympus Heroes are 5-2 on the campaign. Just misses high with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Ramos. Ground ball. Diving attempt by the third baseman Pollard, but it's a hit nonetheless. A leadoff single for Barry Larkin. Seattle has the base runner here in the bottom. First, here's Rubel. Ken Griffey Jr. No, check that. That's Ken Griffey Sr. His papa. Pitches. Steals second. Third stolen base of the year for Larkin. Skies it to left. Kitzios is there for out number 1. No advance.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie.
Barry Larkin, Ken Griffey Sr., Mookie Betts, Willie Stargell, Adley Rushman, Vinny Castilla, Byron Stott, MJ Melendez, Pete Crow Armstrong, batting ninth. That's the lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Betts just gets a piece, fouls it off, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second base, one out here in the bottom of the first, no score. Mookie Betts is hitting .238 on the young campaign. Outside corner with the fastball, strike two. Bounces to third, Pollard on the infield grass, makes a strong throw for out number two. So two down, up steps Willie Stargell, 278, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Fastball 99 on the radar gun for strike one. Deep drive. That's gone. 2-run homer with 2 outs. Seattle has an early 2-0 advantage. 4th homer of the season for Willie Stargell. Oof! Line drive down the right field line. So it's 2-0 Seattle. Rushman steps up. Lines it foul. Strike. 381, a homer, 2 RBIs for Rushman. Swing and a miss at the curveball, strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, side retired. But a 2-run home run for Willie Stargell opens up the scoring here in Seattle, Washington, as Mariners lead 2-0 after 1. Go to the top of the second. First baseman Patrick Joseph steps up to the plate, batting .308. Saberhagen deals. Out in front of the changeup, swinging and a miss, strike one. Breaks his bat. Third baseman makes the catch. Out number 1. Vinny Castilla jammed him. Next up, Denise Finelli hitting .200, no homers, 2 RBIs. Two hopper to the second baseman. Routine play for Stott. Over to first in time, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, Joey Pollard.
Joey Pollard hitting .370, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Pulls it foul, strike one. Out in front of the changeup. 2 quick strikes on Pollard. Saberhagen is bringing his A game, it appears.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes fire. Struck him out swinging. After an inning and a half, it's 2-0 Seattle. Vinny Castilla leads off the bottom of the second.
The third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Strike. Lines it foul. First base line. 2 strikes on Castilla. Gets a piece of the changeup. Check that curveball. Count remains 0-2. Late on the curve. Fouls it off. At bat will continue. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle and through. It is a leadoff single. Second inning in a row for the Seattle Mariners. They have a single to lead off the game. Lead off the inning.
The second baseman,
Bryson Stott hitting 091. Fouls it off. 2 strikes on Stott. Ground ball into right field. It is a base hit. 2 straight singles to open the bottom of the second for this Mariners. Ground ball with eyes. Pulled to the right side. MJ Melendez fouls it off, strike 1. Out in front of the changeup, strike 2. Darryl Parker is your home plate umpire. Struck him out swinging 1 away. So after 2 straight singles, second strikeout of the game for Eli Ramos. Replay. Pete Crow Armstrong. Strike. 333, no homers, 1 RBI. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Another 0-2 count.
off the plate, ball 1.
Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Mariners already have a 2-0 advantage. Fouls it off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops it up, foul territory, out of play. Again, Armstrong is battling. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 straight, 2 consecutive strikeouts after 2 consecutive hits. 3rd strikeout of the game for Ramos. Lineup turns over. It's Barry Larkin's turn. He has a single and a run scored already. Outside corner, strike 1. Fouled off a changeup, strike 2. Ramos, like a cat, fields his position, throws to first, retires aside. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on at the end of 2 innings of play. It's Mariners 2, Heroes nothing. Leading off the top of the 3rd, Maribel Ortiz, 238, a homer, 2 RBIs. Flares it into right field, but the right fielder will make the catch. Griffey makes the catch, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 away. Bobby Kitsios, 385, 3 homers, 8 runs batted in. Batting 9th in today's lineup. Chases the breaking ball into the dirt, strike 1. Ground ball to the second baseman. Fields fired's got him. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 3rd. So after winning their first 5 games of the season, they've now lost 2 straight and are now losing the next game by 2 runs. They need to get back on track. 208, a homer, 4 RBIs for Anthony Mello. 2 outs, base.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pops him up, shallow left, and he makes the catch. A quick inning for Brett Saberhagen. 2.5 complete, 2-0 Seattle. Ken Griffey Sr. leads off the bottom of the third. 0 for 1. At the knees, strike one. Fouls off the changeup, strike two. Deep drive, Millo chases it. Front of the warning track, makes the catch. Out number one. Gave it a ride, but Millo made the play. Next up, Mookie Betts grounded out in the first. He's 0 for 1. High strike, but strike nonetheless. Change up in there, strike two. Waste pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throws him on the breaking ball, strike 3, 2 away. 4th strikeout of the game for Eli. Next up, Willie Stargell, responsible for both runs on the scoreboard. 2-run homer in the first. Fastball, 99 miles an hour, strike 1. Ground ball, backhanded by Pollard from foul territory. Long throw, in time, side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Eli. You go to the 4th. Seattle 2-0. Massimo Cicero flew out in the first. He leads off to the top of the 4th.
1-0.
Pitches outside, ball 1. In there, strike 1. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouls it off, strike 2. Skies it to right. Easy play for Ken Griffey. Makes the catch 1 away. Next up, Michael O'Rourke. 2 homers, 4 RBIs in 7 games. Just gets a piece of the 96-mile-an-hour heater for strike 1. Late on the fastball, slicing near the left field line. Fielder makes the catch, 2 away. And Jay Melendez. Chris Ramos steps in, 2 outs, bases empty. Heroes still don't have a hit in the hit column. Fouls off the changeup, strike 1. Pulls it hard but foul, strike 2. Just gets a piece of the breaking ball. Stays alive. That breaks up the no-hitter at the very least. It's a 2-out single. Will he try for second? Let's see. Oh, he will not. So 2-out single for Chris Ramos. The tying run will come to the plate here in the top of the 4th. After Joseph steps up to the plate. Hard ground ball, backhanded. He'll go to first, in time, side retire. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on at the end of 3.5 innings of play. Mariners 2 lead, 2-0. Adley Rushman struck out in his first at bat. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Laid on the fastball, foul ball. Strike one. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play. Strike two. Strike three called. Bent his knees. Fifth strikeout of the game for Eli. Vinny Castilla had a single in his first at-bat. Steps in with one out. Strike one. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Very wild. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty. Bottom of the fourth. 2-0 lead for Seattle. Struck him out swinging. Hard fastball inside under his hands. Strikeout number 6 for Eli Ramos. So Byron Stott up with 2 outs and bases empty. He has a hit today. Ground ball backhanded by Patrick Joseph. Takes it himself, side retire. We are at T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington. 2-0, the end of 4. Top of the 5th, Denise Spinelli's 0 for 1.
Number 8.
Just gets a piece. Chase the pitch in the dirt. Strike one. Out in front of the changeup. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. Ball. 2-hopper to the third baseman across his body. In time, 1 away. Routine play. Next up, Joey Pollard struck out in his first at-bat. 1 out, bases empty.
That's outside.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. Brett Saberhagen is pitching a gem. Just got a piece of the changeup, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the third baseman. Garcia over to first, 2 away.
Now back.
Maribel Ortiz, 2 away, steps up to the plate. She flew out in the third and is 0 for 1. Out in front, pulls a foul into the net. Slow roller up the middle. Stott fields. Gets it there. Tires the side. 5 shutout innings for Brett Saberhagen. It's 2-0 to the Mariners. Lead.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, MJ.
Strike 1. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Caught. Spearing catch. Line drive. Joey Pollard. Out number 1. Pete Crow Armstrong struck out in the second inning for his first at-bat. This is his second plate appearance. Inside corner, strike one. Ground ball up the middle and through. One out single for Armstrong. Crow Armstrong. Next up, Barry Larkin, 1 for 2 with a single and run score.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fastball misses, ball one. Past the diving attempt into left center field. It's a base hit. And now the Seattle Mariners have 2 on with 1 out. Barry Larkin singles. Next up, Ken Griffey, 0 for 2. Late on the fastball, slicing, out of play for strike one. Flew out twice, he's 0 for 2.
Ball.
Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Joseph over to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. So it's a fielder's choice out at second on the slow bouncer to the first baseman. Athletic play. Ken Griffey Sr. has got too much speed to get doubled up, especially on a ball hit so slowly. Runners at first and third with 2 away. And Mookie Betts is 0 for 2. In there, strike one. Chases a pitch almost in the dirt. Swings and misses, strike two. Slider misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops him up behind home plate, out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Curveball misses low. Count even 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners lead off first and third. Grounded, backhanded by Pollard. Jump throw, in time, side retired. So, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left on. They avert disaster. The end of 5, it's an official ball game. Mariners lead 2-0. This is MLB The Show 24. You go to the top of the 6th. Bobby Kitsios is 0 for 1.
Number 25.
You need to get into the bullpen. Hard grounder, 1 hop. Stott over to first. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up, Anthony Mello flew out in the third. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bouncer, third baseman. Over to first. 2 away.
Number 4.
Lineup turns over once again. Lo Cicero is 0 for 2. Needs to get on base to bring the tying run to the plate. Change up outside, ball. Saberhagen has been dominant. Bouncer over to Stargell, tosses to the pitcher. In time, side retired after 5.5. It's still 2-0. 6 shutout innings by Saberhagen. 2-0 Seattle leads.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Stargell's 1 for 2 with a 2-run home. Deep drive. Off the fence. Mello gets it. Lead-off double for Stargell. His first double of the season. Next up, Anthony Rushman, 0 for 2. Inside ball one. Struck him out twice already. Change up at the knees for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hello, Ethan. Inside pitch, called the strike. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Seattle Mariners lead 2-0 here in the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th here in Seattle, Washington. Just gets a piece to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away. Strikeout number 7 for Eli is the replay. Next up is third baseman Vinny Castilla. Low and outside ball one. He singled in the second. He's 1 for 2 for the day. Changeup floats in there for strike one. Line drive, Milo cuts across, but he's not going to get there. Bounces and rolls all the way to the wall. One run will score on the RBI double by Vinny Castilla, his 2nd of the season, and they get themselves another insurance run. It's 3-0 Seattle here in the 6th inning. Next up, second baseman Stott, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
In there, 2 strikes. Just misses the inside part of the plate. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, misses low. Could have been called a strike, but the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pops it up. Left field, Kitsios is there. Makes the catch. 2 away. No advance on the bases.
The left fielder,
MJ Melendez 0 for 2 today. Single might bring home the 4th run. Fouls it back, strike one. Out in front of the changeup. Ramos is 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. And he skies it to center. O'Rourke, routine play. Side is retired, but they do get a run. Thanks to Vinny Castilla's double, RBI double. And at the end of 6 innings of play here in Seattle, it's the Mariners 3, the Heroes 0. Go to the top of the 7th. Center fielder Mike O'Rourke is 0 for 2 today. Needs to get on. A bloop and a blast is what we need. Grounded, first baseline foul. Strike one. Right at hard ground ball, but to the second baseman. Fires to first in time, 1 away. Got good wood, but hit it right at the second baseman. Next up is Chris Ramos, 1 for 2 with a single. Late on the fastball. 2 righties warming in the Mariners bullpen. Antoine and Carson Jack, who knows. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Ramos. Pops him up in the infield. On the outfield grass is Byron Stott. And there's 2 away. Brett Saberhagen is pitching lights out. 1 out from a 7-inning scoreless consecutive shutout innings. Next up, Patrick Joseph, 0 for 2. Fouls off the fastball, strike one. Fastball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup finds the outside corner. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Joseph. Hits it high and deep, but playable. Center fielder waits for it and retires the side. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Seattle leads 3-0. This is MLB The Show 24. Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 2 with a single. Steps up for the bottom of the 7th. Kitzios is charging. He will not make the catch. 1 hops it. Leadoff single the other way. Blue base hit for Armstrong. Next up is leadoff man Barry Larkin, who's 2 for 3. Catches the corner. Strike 1. 2 singles and a run scored today. Slider inside. Pops it up. Shallow left center field. Check that right center field. Millo makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 3. Stolen base by Armstrong. He's now in scoring position with his 2nd steal of the season. Barry's 0 for 3. The count is 0-1. Backs him off the plate. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, strike 2. Grounded to Pollard. Holds, checks the runner, throws to first in time. 2 away. Tough play. Nicely done. So up next is Mookie Betts, 0 for 3. Deep butt foul. Strike 1. Fielded, Pollard throws to first in time, side retired. 7 innings of baseball for Eli Ramos. However, he's trailing 3-0. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Check that, top of the 8th, most likely. Top of the 8th, Finelli, 0 for 2. High, ball 1. We need to get, hey, Kate Kaylee 8, thank you for watching the live stream. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show 24. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little bit of created franchise baseball. Check the swing. No, she did not. She struck out. And there's 1 away. Next up is third baseman Joey Pollard, who's 0 for 2 as well. It seems like the whole team is 0 for 2. In case you're wondering, I hit, I pitch, I field. Swing and a miss, struck him out. I do not run the bases, let the computer run the bases for me, and I do some really bad play-by-play. Deep, but foul. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brett Saberhagen is pitching a gem. 7 2/3, no earned runs. Up next with 2 away is Maribel Ortiz. She is 0 for 2. Ground ball, but right at the third baseman. Fires over to first in time. Side is retired after 7.5. Saberhagen is pitching a gem. The Mariners are beating the Heroes 3-0.
Leading up for the
We go to the bottom of the eighth.
the first baseman.
Eli Ramos has 100 pitches in his belt and he's losing. So let's go to the manager's office and the bullpen. Let's get Walker Buehler coming up. How's everything going with me? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm having a good time right now. I wish I was winning, but you can't win them all. Warm up. Hopefully I can come back in the ninth inning and make a heroic. The Heroes will make a heroic comeback. Let's see. Well, thank you, Kate. Much appreciated. If you're a streamer, I'll definitely check out your channel. Though if you are, I will definitely promote you. Well, I actually had over. Kaylee says, by the way, you're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I was over 1,000, and then I stopped for a while and dropped back under it. Strike 3 called. That's the first out here in the bottom of the eighth. That's the 8th strikeout of the game for Eli Ramos. Here's the replay. Caught him looking at the knees. I didn't notice much of a difference once I hit 1,000 subscribers. No, nothing bad. Kitzios, charging. It's in the gap. It's going to be a double at the very least. Strong throw to third. Oh, he's out at third. 2 away. What a play in the outfield. Rushman went for third and got caught. Got a little greedy. You're out. So there's 2 away and now bases are empty. That could be the turning point. You're a good look, Charm Kate. In there, strike 1. Castilla has a single, a double, and RBI, 2 for 3. Yeah, I didn't notice much of a difference once I broke 1,000. I know that it's like the magic number and all. You get 1,000 subs and magical things are supposed to happen for you, but I didn't see that. Do you play any other games? I play a little bit of Fortnite, but I'm terrible at it. I play a little bit of right now. I'm in the middle of a campaign for Dragon Age, the Veilguard. A lot of negative press for that game. I think the Veilguard is a really good game. A lot of fun to play. Strike 3 called. Side retired. So we go to the 9th. Last licks for the Olympus Heroes. Can they score 3 to tie? Let's see. Leading off the 9th inning. No, I don't do any anime games. I'm sorry, Kaylee. No anime. Slow bouncer, too short. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the 9th. Are they going to go out like lambs? Or are they going to charge like lions? Let's see. Next up, Anthony Millo, 0 for 2. 1 out here in the 9th. Pitch is inside, ball 1. The Heroes are going to come back and win this game, Kaylee. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup. Strikes 1. That sounds like fun. Grounded, foul. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Saberhagen's only thrown 66 pitches here in the 9th. Just got a piece to stay alive. It's a 3-0 lead for the Seattle Mariners. 2 outs away from a complete game shutout. Pitches outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mellow. Again, just got a piece of a pitch out of the strike zone. Needs to show some more patience. Count remains 2-2. Grounded inside the third base bag and down the left field line. It is a base hit. He'll probably stay at first. They need base runners. There's no reason to chance a double and get called and get thrown out at second. So, 1 more base runner, and the tying run comes to the plate here in the 9th for the Heroes. Next up, the top of the lineup, Massimo Lo Cicero, second baseman. He needs to get on any way he can. Popped up, foul territory, out of play, strike one. I play on the PS5. Okay. Exclusively on the PS5. Here comes the 0-1 from Saberhagen. Swing and a miss at the curve.
0-2.
Strike two. I knew what you meant. Huh. Ground ball through the right side. It's a base hit. Back-to-back singles after the first out was recorded, and now the tying run will come to the plate. Michael O'Rourke. He has power. He has one swing. Could tie this game at 3. Let's see what happens.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball off the plate, ball 1. Saberhagen sets and deals. Ground ball knocked down at first. Steps on the bag. Throws to third. Not in time, so an out was recorded. Runners moved up to second and third. They're both in scoring position. A single could score 2 runs. And the tying run is still up at the plate in Chris Ramos. He has a single, and he's 1 for 3. Not only can he tie the game with one swing of the bat, but he can also be the last out of the game. What will happen? Fastball is low. Ball 1. Chris Ramos represents the final out of this ball game. Runners lead off second and third. And he pops it up behind home plate. Waiting is Rushman. Makes the catch. Retires the side. Ball game over. Mariners win 3-0. Well, you hate to lose. Sometimes in baseball you lose. That's just the way baseball is. Even the best teams lose 60 times a year. Well, I had a good time. I had some guests for the live stream today. That was kind of nice. Brett Saberhagen got the win. Eli Ramos got the loss. He's 1-1. 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Mariners. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Olympians. This has been a broadcast of MLB The Show 24 on the PlayStation 5. I'm Chris Ramos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.